These two last met in Hong Kong earlier this year in the Shield final. Kenya won 17-12. Last time Spain beat Kenya, in fact the only time they'd beaten Kenya was back in London 3 years ago now. So Kenya hugely supported, got their own Kenya corner again here at Twickenham this afternoon. Can't look past the brothers Collins Injera and Humphrey Kenge. Nico Adema just beginning to grow his way into this tournament as well. He's an experienced man. Now for Spain, they're an emerging nation in the world of sevens, aren't they? Pedro Martin is the kicker, and the captain Pablo Feu, captain both of sevens and of 15s. Let's just put this into context for you. Over 50,000 people. It's a record crowd for opening day in the history of the Sevens World Series. Beautiful, beautiful sunshine. Lots of beautiful costumes. But people absolutely lapping up the atmosphere. There's a real buzz to Twickenham, a very different type of buzz you would normally expect, of course. Last year at Twickenham there was a world record set with the largest amalgamation of superheroes, and today they have smashed the record for individual attendance at a Sevens World Series event. Done an excellent job, the marketing gurus here at Twickenham, and there has been some brilliant rugby on show, as there always is in the HSB Sevens World Series. Of course, a big upset of the day, the home nation, England losing to France. England will have to beat Argentina by some margin, but our attention now turns to Kenya and Spain, battling it out for the wooden spoon in this pool, really. And as is the tradition nowadays, Kenya rush out and grab the match ball that's in the centre spot. Spain not so interested in that. Kenya blow hot and cold. Did win the Shield in Dubai. Got to the Shield final in George. Won the bowl in Wellington, but the type of team that want to be competing in the main event, the cup and the plate. Well, Spain have had a couple of weeks together in training. Played in a couple of sevens tournament here in the UK. They won the Manchester Sevens against a side that looked very much like a Ben Ryan side. So they're in a little bit of form here. Haven't shown that yet today. Can they do that now in this final pool game for them? And straight from the kick-off. That is route one. If ever you've seen route one. Ignacio Martin just smashed his way straight to the try line from the kick-off. Extraordinary try. Pad back from Kenya. Martin were straight through on it. Did go to ample fourth school. Did Ignacio Martin with, of course, past pupils, the likes of Simon Easterby, Lawrence Delalio. So a shock 7-0 lead for Spain. And then they run into touch. And possession straight back to Kenya. Must be frustrating for coaches. Mr. Tiki, Spanish coach, pulling his hair out. Players running into touch. Adema, Collins Injera. It's a poor tackle, but you cannot allow Collins Injera that kind of space, kind of weak defending. He scores tries in his sleep for Collins Injera. 116th try, his first try today. going to be a simple conversion and we will be all square. Iko Adema, Collins and Gira. Pink boots or not, he's still very pacey. There was the conversion. 70s. So it's 0-0, effectively. Spain playing some real pace here. Pedro Martin on the other wing. Theo. And there's the big, tall, rangy Martin. Tracks the defenders, doesn't he? Tall, rangy runner.
4.
But Kenya have the penalty.
Hold on, it hit my hand. Start again.
They have been boosted by the inclusion of Nikuli and Odua back in the squad. In this Kenyan squad, lots of experience by those two players. Lienga, great tap tackle on the other Kenyan superstar. And Spain have taken it quickly. And Cano has run right down the touchline, but I think he's just dropped the ball before the try there.
I'll tell you what I've seen. Knock on by Spain. Scrum.
Well, he's done so well.
Thank you. No try.
Took the penalty so quickly. Kenya were caught napping. There he goes.
Nice and slow, yeah? Nice and slow, Kenya.
A let off for Kenya there.
Lines him up. Crouch.
Ooh, Spain's frustration be shown in this scrum.
Pause. Engage.
Not often the ball is turned over at scrum time. Iko Adema decides to kick out, but he doesn't achieve that. And Pedro Martin. That's a gimme. That's an absolute gimme by Kenya. Adema came off the top of the shin, and that just invited Pedro Martin just to race in, and it's given Spain the lead. It's mistakes like that that have littered Kenya's play, not only today but throughout this series. We know they're wonderful athletes, some real sevens quality there as well. Seen that from Collins and Gier and Humphrey Kenge. But when you make mistakes like this, that's the difference between playing in the cup competition and the plate competition, as opposed to in the bowl and the shield competition.
Let's go.
Didn't get the conversion, Pedro Martin. Victor Odua, one of the forwards, come back into this squad to add some experience. His 34th tournament today. Didn't show that experience there though, did he?
Okay, Robin.
And Spain really haven't had to do much for this lead, have they? An opening try straight off the kick-off from a pad back from Kenya. Ashoyo shakes his back. Spain under pressure here. Cano does all he can, and that's a poor kick as well. Good vision shown by Ashoyo. Saw there was no sweeper behind. Not many teams employing the sweeper.
Spain, thank you.
What we've seen so far. But Kenya with the line out here.
Scrum advantage.
It's got Spanish hand.
Advantage over. Thank you, boy.
Was knocked on, and the advantage is over now. Pedro Martin.
Hey, you. No.
Very annoyed. One of his teammates in front of him, that's crossing, and it's a penalty.
10 minutes.
And it's back with Kenya for what will be Probably the final play of this first half.
Move!
Dua. As Injera waits on this right-hand side, it's coming this way so far, it's his brother.
Release 6!
Dua again. Now there's some space on this right-hand side. Will they find their speedster? Collins Injera, there he is. It's a good covering tackle.
Play on!
And Ignacio Martin is in there again. And now Spain have the opportunity to finish this half on a high. Need some support around the ball carrier now though, it arrives. Kenya looking to counter-ruck here.
No 10, no 10, no!
Fierce at the breakdown, isn't it? A completely different game.
Come back offside!
Game of sevens from a few years ago even. The breakdowns are so hotly contested. And it's Spain who have the lead at half-time. 12 points to 7. It's a big physical squad, the Spain squad. The training very much noticed that, the size of the players. They're being used now, and of course plenty of pace there as well.
Alguien está muy cansado. Alguien está ¿vale? A ver cómo vas y si no te cambio, ¿vale? ¿Alguien más? Okay. Vale.
Well, stats don't lie. Conceded 12 tries, only scored 5.
Dos cosas solo. Cuidado.
Afraid I can't offer any translation for you. But go out and score more points in the second half. Will probably be somewhere near the mark. Kenya corner hasn't really had a huge amount to cheer about today. Such a shame. A couple of years ago, Kenya had a fabulous tournament here at London. But not too much flag waving and cheering for their Kenya side. Mbaka looks like he's on now to join Collins and Injera.
It's fine here, it's over there.
Nico Adema is off. After that skew whiff kick to give Spain their second try. Spain did well at the end of that first half, didn't they, to hold Kenya out. Good defensive work from them, and of course defence is a huge part of sevens. It's not just about throwing it to the pacey lad out wide and watching him run in. That's so much more technical than that nowadays. Injera, it's not a good pass from him at all. A man of real quality on the rugby field, and he will be annoyed, and his brother and captain gave him a little bit of an earful as well as he walked back to his position.
Make sure you bind this side, okay?
Kenya have toyed with playing Collins Injera in the centre or out on the wing. Many aficionados of this game believe his best position is in the centre. That's where he lines up now. But Spain have possession here. The push into the scrum. Flick backwards. Levino. Team's happy to go into contact now, aren't they? Not if they get turned over like that, though. Uma. Again, takes the contact, looking to suck defenders in. There was nobody around him, and Spain again come away. Canio down this right wing, just about tackled in the end. This just doesn't seem to be the fire burning in the bellies of the Kenyan players which we've seen in previous years. I think it is Spain who look the more hungry of the two.
Hang on.
At training this week, they have really benefited as a squad for coming together for 2 weeks, both on and off the field.
Time on, Roy.
Xavier Carrion is on.
Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage. Okay, on there, Andy. Hands away, can you lead? Can you?
5 points the difference.
Back on side.
4.5 minutes or so left. And it's Spain again attacking. Kenya having to backtrack here. Carry on. Just being brought onto the field. Hideria. Real tussle. This is lung-burning stuff, of course, playing sevens. The third game of the day, and Spain are in for try number 3. Canosa. He's taken 3 months off work. He's normally a banker back at home. He's taken 3 months off work to come and play in these final 2 legs of the HSBC Sevens World Series. Just to be a part of it, give it a go. And he'll be very pleased to score a try here. And there's not many areas of rugby you can play in front of a crowd like this, and the USA are up next against France. That's England's pool, of course. If France win, they qualify for the Cup. If the USA win, they qualify for the Cup. All important games in Pool B, the tightest of the pools. And the final game of the day, around about 7:30 or just before England against Argentina.
Spain, let's go, let's go.
And the significance of all of that is second place in Pool B plays what it would seem to be New Zealand, the winner of Pool A. And they asked, do England want to meet New Zealand and possibly knock them out, and therefore they can't win any more points here in England. But they have to go to Edinburgh for the series decider. But possibly some people would say no, avoid New Zealand.
Knock on by Spain.
Knock on from Spain, so it'll be a Kenya scrum.
Red 7, change. 7. Time off, please, Roy. Time on. Up we come. Centre.
Tense, tight affair this one, isn't it?
Touch. Pause. Engage.
10 points now, the difference. Spain those 3 tries.
Binding on the leg.
Kenya just not being allowed to play. I have to say that Spain have shut Kenya down and been more physical, really. But here, Kenya go, of course. Doesn't take a great deal of time to score. Adonga.
Release 1.
Maybe initial break down the middle.
First man. Knock on.
Knock on from Kenya again. It's those little mistakes litter today's play from Kenya.
Spain, you bind on shirt, not on his leg, okay?
Hasn't been their best series.
There you go.
And of course, these two met in Hong Kong and
touch.
Kenya won the Shield.
Pause. Engage.
It's gone in, it's gone out. Referee's happy to play on.
No, Kenya back.
And Lavino. Oh, Spain come again. Poggi. And carry on. Idiot.
No,
Gets
leave.
wrapped up by Kenya. This is a way to turn the ball over.
That's a maul.
So 15-man aside, rolling maul. It's got the ground now.
Kenya, let it go.
Pink boots and all. And Spain still have possession. Now there's some space for Martin. I feel Martin just held on to the ball.
Move, Kenya, move.
Canosa came on the angle, but Martin decided not to pass it to him. Of course, Martin scoring that extraordinary straight line try at the beginning of the game. Spain again have the penalty.
He moved,
and Kenya just can't get hold of the ball, and if you don't have the ball, you can't score. Simple old game, this, isn't it? And Spain will be delighted here. Taking the quick tap. Ignacio Martinez run the clock down, he's kicked it into touch, and Spain have an excellent victory over Kenya here. 17 points to 7, and they end day one on a high, having lost to Wales heavily 33-10 and lost to New Zealand 40 points to 7.